Hi everyone, my name is Jay Sheelatz. This is my partner Jack. He'll be helping me with exercise 2, the improv questions. So, without further ado, I'm gonna step over there and he'll call me over.
And for our next guest star, we have Jace Sheelatz. Come on, walk on in. So I've been hearing a lot about you recently. And the first thing that really comes to mind is you traveling around the world and spreading information about the Rome Empire. And I was wondering, how often do you think about that?
How often I think about...
Tell me about that.
I can't even begin to describe to you how often I think about the Roman Empire. It is daily. Every waking second, I'm thinking about the Roman Empire. Every part of my life, I try to apply back to the Roman Empire. I'm trying to think. They had the greatest, most advanced civilization at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that they almost invented the steam engine?
I did not.
They almost
That is
industrialized.
interesting.
Had it not been for the cultural norms of the time with free labor, we may have had Roman factories and industry. But I travel the world and spread the good name of the Roman Empire across the world, especially to these developing nations, to give them just something to aspire to be. You know, as us of the West, we take Rome as, our heart of our nation of Western society, kind of where everything began. So I go to these places, try to give them something that they can look up to and try to emulate as well.
All right, awesome. So more on the same topic of traveling around, I heard you were recently on a trip to Phoenix, Arizona, and someone mentioned that you were a professional trumpet player, and I just wanted to know, how long have you been playing? When are your plans to go on tour anytime soon? That kind of thing.
So, funny enough, I didn't realize there was a phone on the plane recording that whole interaction. Otherwise, I may have been a little more discreet about that. Well, yes, I've been playing trumpet since I was about 2 cells in the womb. I would say I'm quite gifted with it. Once I'm finished in Phoenix, Arizona, I will be traveling the world. My next stop will be Hamburg, Germany. I go there and try pretzels, beer, and obviously the hamburgers as the namesake of the city. But when it comes to just the world tour, I think I'll have that planned out with my agent, who, by the way, is a 4'2" gnome man. But I think he'll do the job pretty well. We'll have that done by at least next year.
Very inclusive of you.
Thank you. I try my best.
So third, more rooted in your personal life, just a little bit. Regarding your acting career, how's that been going on with your new release in Uncharted, The Little Mermaid, and those real big hits? And how is your relationship with famous actor Emma Watson, this is a joke, been going?
So it's been going pretty well, as we did play together in the Little Mermaid movie as I played Seagrass. I believe that was my best performance so far. I'll be honest, the relationship has been kind of rocky. We're getting some rough patches with work and all of that, especially with my tours around the world, the Roman Empire, and my trumpet playing career. But I must say, being an actor and being able to experience those things and kind of bring those characters to life on screen, such as coral, grass, and grains of sand, I would say that I really am doing the best for not only myself, but anyone else who has the aspirations to be an actor.
Yeah, it was a beautiful film. You did amazing.
Thank you. You. They would say that it's almost like I blended into the background. It was great. I think I did the role perfect.
And then, on more of a relaxing note, but still somewhat stressful, I heard you recently got picked up for TSM for a professional Valorant team. I was wondering, when do you plan on making your appearance? And how is your team bonding going with TSM?
So I do take some of my spare time, at least 15 minutes every 2 months, to go to the team house and hang out with those guys and show them why I'm the best person on the team, hence why I don't actually need to be there other than with tournaments. With team bonding and all that, it's pretty great. I walk in and everyone gives me their best to sneer. I think I did teach them that, of course, with acting, but I know it's all just a joke. They all love me because every time we play, I always end up at the bottom of the leaderboard. But it's like golf, right? You want the lowest score, so
of course,
it's really just that simple. They just don't understand my genius there. But yeah, other than that, when it comes to playing the Valorant game and just being the best at it, like I always am, I think it's going pretty good. And when the next competition comes up, I'm sure to hit the big jackpot and come first place.
Amazing. We love to see it. So for our second to last question that we have here, we heard that you've been working with the United Nations recently, and you are extremely close to finding the cure for cancer. And I was wondering, how did you come up with that massive revelation?
It's simple. I was sitting on my beach house in West Jersey next to the landfill, and an almond milk bottle just kind of drifted by in the sludge that my house is built next to. And I thought to myself, what if the cure to cancer wasn't radiation therapy, eating healthy, all of that, but more cancer? So I figured it out. If we just put more into your body, right, and give the cancer like radiation, but with almonds, we'd implant them onto the cancer. And it's sus because it's a foreign body. On top of a foreign body, it's like a double negative. It just goes away. That's my theory. And so far in the clinical trials, we've only lost a couple rats so far, but I think we can move on to humans soon.
Awesome. And for our last question, I'm sorry to end this interview so short. Where were you on the night of November 13th, 2008 at 8:29 p.m.?